Hi, good morning, students. Hope you all are keeping fine. Today, we are going to discuss about the next sorting algorithm, that is selection sort. In the last video, we have discussed about the bubble sort algorithm. Selection sort algorithm is an advanced version of bubble sort algorithm. So let us see. Here we have an array of elements to be sorted, so that I have given in the beginning itself. So these are the values which we are going to sort today in the selection sort. So now, selection sort. What is selection sort? What is the importance of selection sort is that it improves the performance of bubble sort by making only one exchange for every pass through the list. So each time when we swap or each time when we check, it makes only one exchange, only one swapping is made. That is the advancement of selection sort. In bubble sort, we will have to make more than one sort or swap at the same time. Here how it works, in this algorithm we'll be finding the very least element in the array, and we'll swap it with the first element in the index position. So we'll be selecting the first smallest element and swap it with the first element in the first index value of the array. Next, we'll be finding the second smallest element and swap it with the second index element, second position in the array. And it will be continuing till the end of the array, till the elements are sorted in respective order. So here, first we will have to find the minimum value or min value of the array. So always we will be assuming the first index value as the min value. So here, compare the min value with the next value, and at the end you swap it. So we'll be comparing the min value with the next values, and then we will be swapping it. When the array or when the element is found that it is less than the minimum value, then we will swap it. So here, in this array we know that the value 13 is the min value, since it is the first value. So let us see, here we have the array and we will be comparing. It will be comparing from the first index value to the last index value in this position. So now compare the min value with all the elements. So we'll be comparing as 13 less than 16, 13 less than 11, 13 less than 18, 13 less than 14, 13 less than 15. So now we know that 13 is less than 11, so that is the least element. So 11 is the least element. So now we have found the new min value, that is 11. So we'll be swapping 13 and 11. So we'll be swapping 13 and 11. So 11 will be becoming the first least value in the list. So now it is 11. So now next, uh, we'll have to make this array into two parts. One is, we'll be making dividing like this. We'll be making the first part is sorted part and the second part is unsorted. So sorted part will be never going to compare hereafter. So 11 is already sorted and it is fixed value, so we'll be never sorting it again. So now 16 becomes the first index. So now again we'll be sorting, or we'll be looking for the next least element, as we keep 16 as the min value. So now here we'll see, now compare the min value with all the elements in the unsorted part. So now we know that 13 less than, sorry, 16 less than 13. So we have found the new element, that is 13, new min value 13. So swap it with 16. So now we'll be swapping here, 13 will be changed to the place of 16 and 16 will be changed to the place of 13. So now again, now 11 and 13 are in the sorted part, and the remaining elements are in the unsorted part. 11 and 13 we are not going to sort hereafter. So now compare the min value with all the elements in the unsorted part. So now compare 16 less than 18, 16 less than 14, 16 less than 15. So now we know that 16 is less than 14. So now we have found the next new min value, that is 14. So swap it with the 16. So now we have to change the position of 14 to 16 and 16 to 14. So now again we'll be comparing the min value 18 less than 16, 18 less than 15. So now when we compare, we have found the new min value 15. So swap it. So when you swap, 15 will be changing to the position of 18 and 18 will be changing to the position of 15. So now we have the min values in their respective positions. So this is the pseudocode how the selection sort works. So let us discuss the same selection sort in Python program. So here I have already typed a program to see how the selection sort works. So here I have taken the numbers as 5, 3, 8, 6, 7 and 2. So let us see how the output is, how the list is sorted. Okay, so now let us see the output. In order to get the output, just go to file, save. First you have to save the program, then run module. So dear students, you can see that our list is sorted well in the ascending order. So the list values before sorting is 5, 3, 8, 6, 7 and 2. The sorted values are 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So just we will check how the values are sorted. What is the procedure happening behind the screen? Okay, so in order to see what is happening behind the screen, we'll have to add a simple statement in the Python program. Okay, we'll have to add a simple statement here in the Python program, that is print nums. Print nums. Okay, so now after giving the statement, again you have to save the program and we'll run the program. So when we run the program, we'll just see how the selection sort works. See, now you can see how the selection sort works. So here 2, 3, 8, 6, 7, 5. Then next, in the next step, 2, 3, 8, 6, 7, 5. Next step, yeah, 5 is here in the last position. So it is sorted here. From this position onwards, the sorted values are being displayed. So thereafter, we don't have any other values to be sorted. So it goes till the end of the list. That is why again 3 more steps or 2 more steps are being added there. So this is the step where the values are sorted properly, and then again it goes until the end of this elements. So this is the working procedure, or this is the procedure what happens behind the screen. So the next sort what we are going to see is insertion sort. Insertion sort. So insertion sort, what we have to do in the insertion sort, set a marker for the sorted section after the first element. So here also we have two sections or two parts in the array. So one is sorted section and other one is unsorted section. So keep a marker in the sorted section. Second step is that repeat the following until the unsorted section is empty. So if we have 6 elements, the first element will be the sorted section and the remaining will be the unsorted section. So until all the elements are placed in the proper place or in their respective positions, Until then, we'll have to repeat the same procedure. Select the first unsorted element, swap other element to the right to create the correct position and shift the unsorted element. Advance the marker to the right one element. So this is the step to be followed in the insertion sort. So let us see how the selection sort pseudocode works. So here is a list of elements in that we have you can see the sorted section and unsorted section. So the first element 13 is in the part of sorted section, and 16, 11, 18, 14, 15 are in unsorted section. So here we'll take the first unsorted element, that is 16, and move the marker to the next position, to move the marker to the next position. Now swap other element to the right to create the correct position and shift the unsorted element. So these are the two elements which we are going to swap now. So when we swap, first we will have to swap 11 and 16. So 11 moves to the position of 16 and 16 moves to the position of 11. So now again we'll have to sort 13 and 11. So 13 and 11, when you sort, you will be getting 11 in the position of 13 and 13 in the position of 11. So it will be 11, 13, 16. So 11, 13, 16, 18, it goes like that. Then again we'll have to advance the marker to the next element. Then again we'll be doing the same sorting swapping method, that is 18 and 14 will be taking 18 and 14. So now swap 18 and 14, so that is 14 comes to the position of 18 and 18 comes to the position of 14. Now again swap, so 14 and 16, 14 comes to the position of 16 and 16 comes to the position of 14. So like this, 11, 13, 14, 16, 18 and 15. Now we have only one more element to be sorted to make the list in order. So now again move the marker to the next position and swap 18 and 15. So when you swap 18 and 15, 15 comes to the position of 18 and 18 comes to the position of 15. So again we'll be swapping, 15 comes to the position of 16 and 16 comes to the position of 15. So now 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. So now we have the marker at the end where all the unsorted element is empty. So the list of unsorted element is empty now. So now we can see the marker is at the end of the list and all the elements are placed in their respective positions. So this is the working procedure of insertion sort. So dear students, we are winding up today's class and your assignment is first question, explain insertion sort algorithm with example. Second question, explain selection sort algorithm with example. Okay, so that's all. Winding up. Thank you. Have a nice day.